Okay, and welcome back to my series of videos on the Horizon Hobby Zone Sport Cub S, the ready to fly airplane. If you've watched this series so far, you've seen me fly this 3 times, and although I'm going to give you my recommendations now, I'm still going to be posting more flights about this airplane because I want to do several more things with it. I want to show you how with the help of the bind and fly version that I have, comparing the radios that you can use for this airplane. As it stands today, this is middle of April 2016, the DXE radio cannot be programmed for safe mode yet. I've talked to Horizon Hobby a couple times about this. I won't get a straight answer from them, but I can pretty much guess by what they said that they will eventually have the DXE radio able to fly airplanes in safe mode. It already flies helicopters in safe mode, so I know they can do it. They just haven't gotten the programs out yet for individuals. They will probably be putting out downloads that you can download programs into the DXE radio for this at some point in the future. So right now I'm going to compare the radio that came with this with both the DX4E that I have. I got a while back when I bought the Phoenix flight simulator. You can buy one with a DX4E radio still. So I'm going to use that, and I'm also going to show you how to program the DX6 radio, which would be the same as DX7 or 9 too, but the DX6 programming it in safe mode for this and so forth. So I'll be showing, and some additional flying, and comparing the flights of this with several other airplanes. But for now, I want to get this recommendation out. My recommendation is this is probably the best radio and airplane combination you can find for the price. That allows you in one box to get started with a really good airplane with the safe technology in it, with 4 channels, with ailerons and so forth. And so I think it's a really good airplane for a beginner because you get everything in a box with a ready to fly. The transmitter in this is low power, but it's all you really need for a small airplane. If you want to buy the bind and fly version and get a better radio, certainly recommend a DX6 for that. The DX4E is also a full range radio, but you can't buy that individually anymore. So as a beginner, you've seen me fly this in all kinds of winds so far. A beginner where the winds are anywhere from calm to 2 to 4 knots, let's say 3 to 5 miles an hour. It'll fly well for a beginner. When you get to 5 miles an hour, it's going to be a little bit challenging. More experienced pilots can handle 5 to 8 miles an hour. I've flown it in 10 so far, and above 10 I don't recommend even me to fly it. You have to remember that flying, learning to fly is a progression. It's a progression of skills that you don't learn in 1 or 2 sessions. That's why a simulator is important, and in my series of videos coming up, I'll be talking about the simulators are available and what I would recommend for micro airplanes in the simulators, and then other airplanes too. So that progression starts with a simple airplane. This is a pretty good simple airplane, and then progress into more complex airplanes and larger airplanes, which I will have other series of videos on. So I hope you enjoyed this. Stay tuned for more videos about this airplane and what other things it can do and what can go with it. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned.